All right, Bones. Arsenal just wrapped up the FA Cup title this past weekend. What are your thoughts on the match?
I've never witnessed a public colonoscopy, but yesterday I saw 3, and I have to say I kind of liked it, Stevie.
Haven't you had a few yourself?
I had 5. Didn't you come to one?
I did not. I believe that must have been the anesthesia.
Yeah, all I know is right when I got plugged, I saw your face and started yelling, Wolfie! Wolfie!
Bones, wrapping up another weekend of football from around the world. We saw Arsenal win the FA Cup title this past week. We saw Juve wrap up another title for them. So Bones, I think on this episode we'll do our typical teams of the week, our men of the week, and then kind of get to a preview of action that's happening later down the line. So let's get right into it, Bones, with our teams of the week. Who you got this week?
Gotta go with Juventus. Haven't talked about Serie A a lot because Juventus has had it wrapped up since the restart. They won their 9th straight title. Cristiano Ronaldo with 31 goals. And sorry, it started off a little rocky, but he smoked his way to another title.
He did, working on 3 packs a day at this point, I
Do
believe.
you think he goes Reds? Or he has some like hand-rolled Italian stuff?
No, Europeans, he's rolling his own.
Okay.
He's rolling his own for sure.
That's a lot of time in the day. Rolling 60 cigarettes? But I digress.
Yeah, he's a perfectionist, Bones. He's not going to take some machine-made cigarettes rolling off the line.
And they're still alive in the Champions League, Stevie. They're down 1-0 to Lyon.
Yeah, so you mentioned it, Bones. Juve, almost a full decade of dominance for them, wrapping up their 9th Serie A title this past weekend. Ronaldo looking great.
Yeah.
How many goals for him this year?
31, 12 from the spot.
31 goals, 12 penalties though. Slowing down maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
not
still
a ton.
great.
Yeah.
He's got to get a new celebration.
I mean, it's his trademark now, so he's got that.
And the thunder rolls.
Yeah.
And the thunder rolls.
So, quality performance for the season for Juventus, with some up-and-coming teams, too. Inter with Conte. Lukaku had a great year. Atalanta turned out to be a pretty good team, so some more competition.
And Lazio was a point back when the restart started, and they just fell apart. But they're best player, Ciro Immobile, 36 goals. Just a little nugget for you, Stevie.
Yeah. So Juve starting to face some competition. You would think Serie A maybe coming back a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But Juventus, congrats. That's Bones' team of the week. My team of the week, I mentioned them already. It's going to be Arsenal wrapping up FA Cup title this past weekend. Not even a full season under Mikel Arteta, but he gets a trophy. Arsenal secures a Europa League spot with that win. So big time money for them. We'll see if they bring in anyone. Thomas Partey we've talked about a lot.
We have.
They need some defenders. I mean, David Luizzo, fucking rock for him back
It
there.
was, and effing Socrates got in, and Mustafi on the other side, they still only gave up 1 goal.
Yeah, I saw a stat recently, Bones. Under Unai Emery, Arsenal giving up 1.45 goals per game. Now under Mikel Arteta, less than a goal a game, 0.8 goals a game.
And that's why you watch fucking Between the Lines for nuggets like that.
Get balls deep in the stats, Bones.
Good job.
So Mikel Arteta, not only a gorgeous man, but a beautiful mind.
Great body. He can wear the hell out of a pair of pants.
Yeah, jeans. Yeah. I mean, it's just form-fitting.
But Stevie, I've never seen a game where the anus was so involved. Some are calling it the game of the butthole.
Yeah, soccer goes through these periods where you look back in the 70s in the Dutch, it was total football under Johan Cruyff. Then you go to like tiki-taka under Pep Guardiola. You got to wonder now if everybody just watched Mikel Arteta's men just put knees in Giroud's ass the whole game.
I mean, Giroud, that from David Luiz, he took a knee right up the anus, and I've never seen a reaction like that. He was like, oh! And then he just fell like a dead fish. It was unbelievable.
You got to wonder now, Bones. I think the question is raised for the next 10 years. Are we gonna see back shots taking over?
Total backshot football, the Arteta way.
Yeah.
But then you knew Lampard wasn't going to be outdone, and at halftime he's like, they're getting in our ass. Who's going to get in their ass?
Yeah.
And Marcus Alonso, and I thought was the most athletic player of the day. No disrespect to Aubameyang or Christian Pulisic. He's going towards the goal and has the dexterity to put his left foot up, right up Officer Martinez's rumpus.
Right in his grundle.
He did, and he left a footprint.
Hit him right in the grundle. And quite frankly, I'd rather take the back shot than the grundle shot.
I mean, do you think Officer Martinez lost some respect on the streets taking it like that?
Tell you what, somebody innocent's going to get it just so he can get that.
All
back.
right. I mean, my God.
Officer Martinez is going to be sprinkling some cocaine around or like.
Yeah, okay. But I've never seen a game before like that where just so many guys. I mean, so many injuries. It wasn't a terrible game, but not a great game either.
The reactions to him too. Giroud's reaction, just primal. Yeah, David Luiz looked like he took his soul with that one.
And then Luiz went for it in the second half. And Drew looked at the ref and he's like, how many times does he have to go through my ass for a red? And I heard the ref, he goes, there's just no precedent for this, Olivier. He's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I got to talk to my boss over here.
Yep.
Arteta's going to keep going like this.
How do you work that into VAR?
Yeah, like 3 up the ass is yellow.
VAR can now start checking back shots.
Good God, but poor Giroud. Hopefully he's okay. He's too gorgeous to be in pain like that.
Yeah, we couldn't get the clip for you, but you guys can find it somewhere on YouPorn.
Oh, God.
It'll be available, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will.
So, yeah, great performance for Arsenal. Great performance from Mikel Arteta. Lampard, though, still, I mean, successful season for them.
Right.
I know he would have liked, and every Chelsea fan would have liked to have wrapped it up with a trophy, but Champions League with a young team. Right. Next year, a lot of hope going in with all the new transfers they're bringing in.
And I think it has to be said, Chelsea was a better team before the injury. I mean, Pulisic was the best player on the field, him and Aubameyang.
Yeah. Well, let's get right into the individual performances in Bones. What a lead-in.
You see that segue?
Truly a professional.
Yes.
So Bones, let's get into it. Your favorite men of the week. Who do you have?
The aforementioned Pierre Aubameyang, the Gabonese, former Dortmund man, 31-year-old. He had 22 goals this year in 36 games. But more importantly for Arsenal, he had 4 in the last 2 games to lead him to the FA Cup. His form, he is in fine form.
Yeah, the second goal especially to win it for Arsenal, just making Zuma look like a cone.
And then the little cheeky left foot. Oh, please. And the PK he puts in the side netting.
Yeah.
The little front flip. He's got it all going right now.
If you're an Arsenal supporter, the big question is, can you keep Aubameyang around? He's what, 30, 31?
31, yeah.
31 years old. Kind of still, maybe on the backside of his prime, but still obviously very good right now. Still putting up numbers, still scoring goals for Arsenal. You look at that Arsenal front 3 between Lacazette, Pepe, who had a great game as well, I thought, was very good. Sacco, young, developing player for them. Add that to the front 3. But really important, if Arsenal is going to do anything, they have to keep Aubameyang, probably the best player out of that front 3. Mikel Arteta, I've seen rumors that he plans on building around Aubameyang. Hopefully that convinces Aubameyang to stay for them.
He looks like he is maybe slowing down a little bit. He looks like he still has 3 or 4 good years in him. Players are playing. I mean, Ronaldo is 36, second in the Serie A in goals. Messi still looks great, so, you know.
Yeah.
Those knee injections cycle the blood, I've heard.
PRP?
Yeah, I'm doing those if anyone. DM me.
You can go to those men's wellness clinics and get them right in your dick.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Why do you even know that?
My job.
All right, well, who was your man of the weekend, Stevie? My God.
Yeah, my man of the weekend, and I'm going back to that same match. Of course, it's the American Christian Pulisic. Incredible, really great goal from him, combining well with Giroud. Even the pass to start the whole thing to play Mason Mount in. Before the injury, looks like the best player on the field.
Yeah. Dusted the guy on the injury.
Yeah, dusted the guy on the injury. Looked like he was in on goal. And when you watched it in real time, you couldn't really tell when he pulled up. But you watch it and you're like, why did he pull up from 18 yards out? He could have dribbled in another 10 yards. You watch it in the replay and you realize he pulled the hamstring. It looked like 7-10 steps before he shot that.
Some would say he was displaying animalistic tendencies, wounded, but not going down for the kill.
Yeah.
Kept it going. I mean, it wasn't an impressive shot, but then when you saw the replay, you're like, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, 100%. And all doing it with, again, another primal yell going on. Yeah.
But positively, he wasn't on crutches at the end because it looked like a horrific injury, and he's saying he's going to be back soon.
Yeah, he's already taken to Twitter, put out a couple comments saying he'll be back soon, won't be out too long. But again, looked great.
He did.
Going into it, had tons of energy, looked sharp, was beating players off the dribble. I think in the first half he had the most take-ons of anyone else's, most dribbles completed. Obviously, the goal as well. So looked to be Chelsea's most dangerous player. And then Chelsea, on the other hand, as soon as he went off,
Awful.
didn't really look like they had any real threat. Hudson-Odoi came in, didn't really do anything. Tammy
Pedro
Abraham came in. Pedro.
It would have been a cool story if Pedro scored, but it's not a movie.
One last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Christian Pulisic, my man of the week, incredible. Really, maybe man of the restart.
I think he's MVP since the restart.
Yeah,
I don't think you can really argue with that. Maybe Aubameyang.
Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, a couple of guys did well, but still, Christian Pulisic, my man of the weekend, and a losing performance for Chelsea though, but a really bright performance individually for him. So congratulations, Christian Pulisic. I know this goes up with some of the highest honors he's ever received.
We might have to get him on All Zoolander.
Yeah.
And that would be the highest honor.
We'll send him a t-shirt.
Yeah.
We'll send him a t-shirt. So Christian Pulisic, my man of the weekend. So not a whole lot of action coming up for the rest of the week, but great news is we've got Champions League coming up on the horizon. That starts, Saturday?
Saturday. The bad news is freaking CBS bought it, and they're like, it's on like CBS All Access, but it's probably $10. I would definitely pay for that. The game's going to be incredible.
It's worth it. Yeah, I mean, CBS managed to fuck this one up.
Yeah.
Incredible how you put this on CBS, the app, the All Access app.
It's right next to the rerun of like...
Yeah, UMass Fordham, A10 basketball.
I think they showed the Patriot League as well.
Yeah,
little
perfect.
Bucknell Lehigh.
Yeah, that's yeah. Chelsea Bayern Munich comes on. Well, it's actually getting booted for the Bucknell Lehigh rerun.
But the good news, we saw that some of the Lyon Juventus game is going to be on Univision, so maybe they're going to pick up some. And their announcers are awesome.
Yeah, if you can deal with the Spanish language announce team, which I love them.
I love it. Yeah, I don't know what they're saying, but they're like, it's amazing.
It's passion.
It is. It's a lot of passion.
Passion
A lot better
comes
than the
through.
freaking British, like, oh, another guy dived. I hate the sport. I don't know why I'm still announcing.
I've never gotten that impression, but I mean, maybe. Okay, yeah. So Champions League coming up. Lots of great. Still some like ties that aren't resolved yet. We think Chelsea's pretty much done. It's going to take like a PSG versus Barcelona type collapse from Bayern Munich for Chelsea to get
Barcelona,
back.
Napoli. Barcelona down 1-0 to Napoli, and then the aforementioned Juventus. Lyon, they're down 1-0. So those matches are going to be incredible.
Yeah, some incredible stuff. And then Manchester City, Real Madrid. Manchester City up 2-1, going back to City in this one. So some huge matchups.
And some of the quarterfinal matchups are going to be...
Yeah. Manchester City, Real Madrid. Our captain.
Yeah. Well, that's not quarterfinals yet, Steve.
Ramos.
Our captain.
Captain.
That's been great, Stevie. I got to give it out to the Liners. That's my name for them.
Liners.
Until someone comes up with something better. They've been really participating in the polls, which is getting a lot of... The guy from Watford saw our Instagram story. You know what I'm saying? And I think we got 8 members of First Team All Zoolander rounding into form, as they say, Stevie.
Yeah, we're still going. So make sure you're following us on all of our social media stuff. If you like this video, make sure you like it right underneath here. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like the Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Like Bones said, keep participating in the polls. If you haven't participated in the polls yet, do it. Get a chance to win t-shirts. The t-shirts are coming. We know we keep saying it. It's going on.
Did you set up like a foreign shop for this? What is going on?
I've got a press that's being mailed in over from Italy right now.
Got some guy that hid in a box in a tugboat, like cradling them. What is going on?
I promised to pay him in cigarettes. So t-shirts are coming. They will be sent out as soon as they get here. So make sure you're participating in the Instagram polls for a chance to win one. Brooks Sneed, you got like a whole drawer coming your way. So follow us, participate, and we will see you guys this Thursday for the next episode.